Live in effect.
Shit live. We gotta wait till it's live. We are now live. What up, world? How y'all doing?
What up, Metaverse?
What up, Metaverse? That was mad aggressive, wasn't it? Sound effects.
You know, I won third place in Charlie Cox Daredevil competition over the weekend.
You did what now, Mr. Johnson?
I won third place in the Charlie Cox Daredevil lookalike competition.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, because, you rocking that, man. I see it.
You know, I was in
But people don't know about your other alter ego, the Monday.
What are you, type of lawyer or something?
The Monday.
Remember the pic from 18th Street Lounge?
The Monday.
He looked like the Monday, he looked like the weekend.
Oh, wow, yeah.
Monday.
What's I saying my FPS, though? We go on and ignore that.
It's always over Rafiq's face. Y'all don't get to see this. Y'all don't get to see the disclaimer at home. What we do.
Yeah. You gotta turn it to the side because this shit is that's the front.
Yeah. Oh, got you.
Yeah.
Turn me to the side.
Maybe that's why you heard the feedback. I don't know. But welcome everybody to the Play It Forward podcast.
Late night.
That was a lot of I was coughing and shit.
Charlie Cox.
Yeah, man. What's up, fellas? This is I think one of the first episodes sober that we've done. So let's cheers to that. We're drinking coffee. We are going to drink some champagne, but we ain't going to get drunk off of it. Just going to have a toast to, I know the perfect thing to toast to.
What's that?
The Redskins did not lose today.
No, they'll be losing next week.
Well, because that's not even a real team. So. You mean the Washington football team?
The Washington football team. Yeah. The Redskins do not exist anymore. The Washington football team. Xander is still kind of a fan. He was disappointed this morning when he found out there wasn't no game today.
Yeah, man. Supposed to be Sunday fun day.
We still had fun today.
I had to do laundry instead.
Yeah, we still had fun.
Watch football.
Chef Xander. First of all, y'all got to thank Xander because without him, we wouldn't be podding right now. This motherfucker made an executive decision.
Yeah.
He said, like, we were trying to figure out everybody's schedule because I said we were supposed to pod last Thursday, but that ain't quite happened. And then we said maybe we could do it Sunday. And matter of fact said, yo, man, I could do it, but I got to be out by 7. And so I was just like, yo, let's try to do it later this week. Xander's working all this week. And he was just like, you know what? Fuck it. We doing it today. I'm making spaghetti and decisions. So
making spaghetti and decisions.
Strong arm.
Yeah. So we here.
Yeah.
We here. We out here.
Yeah, my life is like a movie.
Detroit.
My life is like a movie.
Word. How are you doing, Xander?
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. When I'm not, doing pro bono work,
And winning third place in lookalike contest.
Yeah, I had to fight off,
He's a public defender.
Kingpin.
Yeah, fight off Kingpin. Vincent D'Onofrio.
With a walking stick.
Fought him off with an umbrella.
Saw that.
The umbrella.
Saw that Bama in what was that? The Magnificent Seven. You showed me that.
Yeah, the Magnificent Seven.
Oh yeah, he was the squirrel hat tail. The squirrel tail hat.
I talk like this when I. He had a real fucked up voice in there. I'm a big guy with a voice like this.
Here's how he sounded.
You gotta believe that they came into my house,
Remember he was that weird villain.
His fucking voice, yo. I
The Cell.
The Cell.
Yeah, I remember that weird movie.
Yeah, he was creepy in that joint.
He's always been creepy.
Word.
You gotta see him as Mr. Fist, though. And motherfucking Daredevil.
He ruined Jurassic Park.
Not even in Jurassic Park. Is he? Jurassic World?
Yeah, that joint. Thought he
Oh
was
yeah, he
in
got
it.
ate by a raptor.
Yeah.
That's a lot of meal. That's a lot of meal right there, y'all. If I'm a raptor, I'm just saying. Vincent D'Onofrio is looking like a meal.
Yo, I think you gotta get a little closer to him.
I gotta get a little closer when I talk about raptors eating Vincent D'Onofrio's face. Look, Chris Pratt was like, come on, girl.
Plastic surgeon all in your face.
Come on,
Somebody was
girl.
telling me that they listened to that song yesterday.
Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt listened to it?
Yeah, Chris Pratt.
It's gonna be in the Guardians of the Galaxy
Chris Pratt.
Volume 3
He also
soundtrack.
said he been listening to my SoundCloud. He heard the remix of Baby that I did. He said gonna get me in touch with Brandy. And yeah, so I'm flying out to LA sometime in the next few weeks to be in the studio with Brandy.
What if that joint could be like the new theme song for the Moesha reboot?
Hell yeah, Joe. Well, we can discuss that in our meetings.
Yeah, you know, it's gonna be Moesha's gonna be in there. Frederick Starr's gonna make a reprising role.
Nah, we ain't having no back the fuck up motherfuckers.
Ray J director.
In my reboot, Joe.
Oh, Ray J's gonna be in there too.
Fuck, Ray J is funny. He can't come on set. That motherfucker can't come to the rap dinners. None of that shit, Joe.
The rap banquet. We're gonna be having we're gonna be having roast beef.
I hit it,
With Brussels sprouts
I hit it first.
and rustic mashed potatoes
Rustic mashed potatoes.
and a butter honey rose.
Yo, man. So, Rafik, earlier this week you asked me.
High C orange will be served.
I see orange will be served.
What is your question, Dad?
No, you asked me a question, and I think maybe we should start the show off with it. You asked me.
I asked you a question.
Yeah. You asked me how my mental health was, so we could do a round of that. Mental health check for the fellas real quick.
I don't remember asking you that.
Yes, you did.
I can't answer that. Look, I think you're a little mental, son.
Came out,
You losing your marbles?
When did I see you? I'll stop by y'all's. God damn it.
Man,
Oh, no.
I see you
Maybe
on
it was the week
Friday.
before.
I saw you on
On Friday. It wasn't Friday.
It wasn't Friday.
But yeah, fuck it. It don't matter. How's everybody's mental health?
Good.
Healthy.
Healthy. You have healthy mental health?
Mm-hmm.
Word.
Healthy.
Nothing stressing y'all out too
I
much right
like
now?
big mental health.
Nah,
Word. All right. That's good to hear.
I don't think so.
Yeah, I get.
All right, I do got one thing to say. Man, fuck, man, you motherfuckers that work for Instacart, man. You fuck out of
Shit.
yeah,
Go
smack
ahead,
fire at
tell
y'all niggas, yo. Yeah, yo. Man,
Oh, damn.
don't,
Hold
nigga,
up the connection.
nigga,
Gunshots
nigga,
on
learn
the
how to shop for your own groceries, nigga.
ground.
Find that shit yourself.
Yeah, gunshots.
Yeah,
Don't
nigga.
bother my man at work, man. He's just trying to do his job, and y'all trying to get him to help y'all do your job, Joe.
Yeah, man.
Break him on something. Break
Yeah,
him on
man.
something from
You know
your
what I mean?
Instacart.
That's like a
But
nigga.
yeah.
That's like a nigga for working for Uber. You know what I mean? Ain't gonna be constantly in the backseat. Hey, should I make a right here? Left here? Where Walnut Avenue at? Nigga, that's why you get paid the big bucks, nigga. That's why you get the stars, nigga.
Where's Walnut Avenue?
You know what I mean? You better break me off a little something, nigga. Don't be asking me where the motherfucking where the jalapenos is at.
Yeah, you work in the dairy section, man, and they come and ask you what the jalapenos is. Does this look like the jalapeno section?
Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it was the jalapeno section, nigga. I ain't here to help you, nigga. I'm here to help the real customer.
Jalapeno cream cheese.
I'm not here to help
Yeah.
the Instacarter.
The Instacart.
I don't want the Instacarter.
Word
Let
up.
me ask you for shit, Instacart.
Word
I see
up.
y'all same faces. Motherfucker gonna be asking me, yo, where the plates at? Nigga, the sign right there say plates. That's where the plates at. I don't know.
You gotta tell them.
I'm gonna tell him, man. I'm gonna tell him one time, son. Tell him
like
one
you meant it,
time.
son.
One time for
I'm
you.
gonna tell him one time, son.
Yeah, we can drink some coffee with that, suckers.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? And y'all people that use Instacart, shame on you. fucking pandemic's over, nigga. Go get your own goddamn groceries, nigga.
I'm drinking tea.
Oh yeah,
Shit.
Speak is British, so he's drinking tea.
No, I can't do it right now. It's gotta
You
come out
gotta,
organic.
you gotta get your own groceries.
Oh, the British
Yeah,
accent.
it comes out organic.
Like, I don't even understand the
I can't do
concept.
it on
I wouldn't even
Instagram.
want nobody going to pick my cantaloupes out, touching all over my motherfucking nectarines and shit. You know what I mean? You're like, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna pick the best ones. Nigga, motherfuckers gonna grab some
He
shit.
gonna check the firmness.
Yeah, man. Make
And
sure
you don't
shit
even
right.
want them to check the firmness. You don't want to be checking. You don't
I don't want
want
motherfuckers touching my food anyway,
That
man.
sound like Diddy ad-libs right now.
I gotta boil my peaches because I don't trust the motherfucker that handled my fruit. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's whack, yo. You ever had boiled peach? Nobody want no boiled peach.
Boiled peach.
You got boiled fingerprints off that motherfucker. You know what I mean? You can't be eating dirty fingerprints on my peaches.
This lady I used to work with said to like wash your vegetables and fruit. She said just soak them in some like apple vinegar, cider or something.
Wow.
Apple cider vinegar.
With vegetables, you can blanch.
After that.
You can blanch
Just
vegetables.
like rinse them. Don't like. I mean, don't like overnight marinate them. I mean, just like
Bruh,
just to
have
wash
you
them.
smelled apple cider vinegar?
Yeah, I mean, like just quick dip.
That is no. That
Nah,
is
this
And
is
then,
different.
rinse it off with
it's a
some
very
water.
strong odor, bro.
Look, for
I mean,
vegetables,
it ain't gonna seep through like instantaneously.
What happened to just rinsing the shit? Is that not good enough?
nah.
You read about the tap water in Prince William County?
Yeah, you have a forever fruit. But nah, you can blanch a vegetable, which is boiling a vegetable to certain degrees to burn off all that. But you can't blanch fruit.
Okay.
That's the name of the technique in the cooking world, the
blanch?
culinary world. It's called blanching.
Blanche is French for white.
Blanch is also French for scandalous 60-year-old plus women that like to call you sugar.
Freaky living in
Sugar?
Florida. Freaky
Sugar.
Florida.
And Blanche the bitch from the little
Yeah.
scallywag from Golden Girls.
Golden Girl.
Golden
The
Girl.
scallywag. That is a Golden Girl's term.
She's a scallywag. Blanche.
Blanche and
Sugar.
and what was
You know, she never had
Dorothy.
she never had a gentleman caller that was black.
She is a white woman who grew up in the damn 30s.
You think Blanche wanted some black cock?
She had, but they were.
They wouldn't have it on the show. It was too risky.
Blanche got black dudes in secret.
Can you imagine this? She would have brought home
Yeah, Sammy Davis
Yeah,
got
she would've brought home a
his
black
way
guy.
with her, and like the whole Rat Pack probably did.
Tap dancing all in that.
Yeah.
Black dude would have came into the house. Can you imagine, like, in the middle of the night, the black guy goes in Blanche's room, and then he passes by, like, Rose's room, and Rose asks him a dumb question, like, so is it true that all black guys are really fast? Like, you know, her dumb... like she said something real off the wall racist, and he's like, well, not really, I'm quite slow myself. And then the grandmother was like, you know, I can picture it, Sicily, 1939, there was no niggers. And then, you know, and then B. Arthur comes out, you know what I mean, with her, where, you know, she just, yeah. She looked like she laid off a bunch of niggas in her day. She looked like a foreman of a lumberyard, B. Arthur.
Nah, she looked like a power forward.
Look, she looked like she could have been the dad on the Wonder Years.
She was the first WNBA. She started the WNBA league, bro.
B. Arthur is the Wonder Years.
Yeah, they gonna get you.
Who gonna get
about
me?
B. Arthur like that?
Man, B. Arthur ain't alive no more, is she?
She is a legendary.
She was dropping buckets in the pitch
Well, she's
bucket.
the first day. The first gender fluid.
Yeah, with the
Fruit basket
with the
rim.
B stand for B. Arthur. Yeah.
Bowling!
No.
My salad dressing better than Killer Cam.
Well,
What if she was like the original? What if she was was she a tranny?
B. Arthur?
Tranny.
Brad
I'm
Arthur?
gonna cancel you.
Yeah.
What's up?
Brad Arthur?
Yeah.
Who?
B.
Brad
You look like
Arthur.
a candidate.
Be B Arthur, just B.
B.
The letter B.
What's your name? B.
B, B.
Yeah, she did have a deep voice too.
Yeah, man,
Yeah,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
we can't talk about the Queen, B. Arthur.
The Queen?
Queen. Whoa.
You mean the King?
The God. Why the fuck did we
be honest with her, she attended every HOA meeting.
Motherfucking Xander, Joe.
She attended every HOA meeting.
About Instacart, and now we talking about B. Arthur.
Oh, B. Arthur, like, she used Instacart.
WNBA.
She be wanting like shit like whole oat milk, with 90% cashew, 10% almond.
She do look like that Quaker on the side of the oatmeal.
Without the hat, right? That's what they look like when they take the hat off. They're like B. Arthur.
Man, don't even look at your topics list. This is where we are today. Let's go. No.
B. Arthur is at the top of the list.
Yo, man. No, well, my mental health is good. I guess, guys. Thanks for asking.
It's better than B. Arthur.
Yeah, she's dead. So, yeah.
That's the bright side of everything.
Yeah, you stay dead.
Yeah.
Thank you for being a friend. Woo!
Thank you for being a friend. Back again.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
I feel like the show is over, Joe. That was a lot, Joe. that was a lot. Oh, shit. I didn't even do the intro song and that. This,
Golden-
we freestyling this episode. We started at late. Well, we started at 11:30 tonight.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, man.
But look, golden era hip hop, golden girls. It's a good flip. It's a good flip. Makes sense.
Talking about the prehistoric era of hip hop. Big Daddy Kane versus Karis
The
One.
name.
Is that, I guess they call it the golden era. I consider the golden era to be like the mid '90s, early '90s.
Nah,
but they consider like the '80s to be the golden era.
Nah, it's
How?
usually is 88 to 94 or so is like, or maybe
Are we
88 to
making it up?
96. Nah, oh, we can look it up. We got Google. Everybody got the
Google.
Googles. Are we looking it up? Oh, I'll look it up on.
I believe you.
Oh.
Yeah.
We don't care.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
okay, we don't care. Fuck it.
Our followers can look it up.
Living in the past, man.
I know, man.
But yeah, Big Daddy Kane and Karis One had I know it's been a while since we've
Speaking of
seen
the
y'all.
golden era,
But they had
look at the transition.
They had a versus a few weeks back. You know what I mean? The joint's pretty live. You know what I mean? They did a good job, man. Brought out a lot of notable appearances by people we probably would have never seen ever again in life.
Was Kane dancing?
No. Well, yeah, he did dance.
He was doing this.
He was busting some moves.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he have dancers?
His brother came out and danced with him.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
They
Motherfucking
put
Greg
on,
Knight was
on
there.
another clinic, Joe. It was just like another night.
Sound effects.
To make you proud, like even for those who don't
Buckshot.
like KRS. But nah, man, both of them,
Roxanne
both of
Shante.
them, they killed it. Yeah, they brought out Roxanne Shante. Who else?
Fushnickers.
Oh yeah, they brought out Das.
Ray Kwame Chef.
Then they bring out Das Effects. Fucking
Memphis
yeah, what
Bleak.
was I gonna say? Goddamn Memphis Bleak.
Everybody
Fucking Channel Live.
They brought one to Channel Live out. They brought one to Channel
Big Daddy
Live.
Kane brought out everybody for the symphony, but except for Coogee
Yeah,
Rap.
G-Rap wasn't having that shit.
If
fuck that
synchronized
versus
hip hop dancing was an Olympic sport, and the final was Heavy D versus Big Daddy Kane, who would win?
Ooh. Heavy D versus Big Daddy.
Kane.
Kane wins the gold medal.
Yeah, versus Heavy D. Yeah.
Heavy D got moves, bro.
But see,
Now, if you would have said
Heavy D
kids
might have
get and
gotten-
play
Versus synchronized, because he always had the dancers with him.
Yeah, so
Yeah, I'm
Heavy
going
D
Kane.
may get points for being a bigger dude and still being able to move like that. So, but because you see, like some of them break dancers that be a little bit pudgy or whatever, like this fat motherfucker ain't.
You know, like Rerun?
Nah, that's just pop. I'm seeing some like punching break dances,
Hey,
yo.
Rush!
Like jumping up and doing all that shit, the splits, and I'm like, yo, like, all right, big man. But
Fucking rerun.
yeah, Joe.
But he's like the poster child for fat breakdancers.
Yeah.
You know, ain't that crazy that he is? Like there wasn't a better fat breakdancer other than Rerun.
None that made it as famous as Rerun.
Isn't that crazy?
No.
Missy.
Like,
Nigga.
hey, yo, she can move, right? She's a big girl. She can
break that.
She can
She
slide
know
down.
for breaking. She know for doing hip hop
No,
moves.
nah, she can pop. She can pop.
She did, but like before she
Yeah.
lost all the weight, she had moves.
Yeah, she can sing like Whitney Houston.
No, I'm when you say breakdance, I'm thinking specifically like spinning on cardboard and shit, not just doing hip hop.
Well, I think she can break dance probably better than Rerun could.
Yeah, like I said, well,
That needs to be the next person.
He's not really known for breakdance. He's known as a pop locker.
They should have a pop lock challenge. Who wants to see that Missy versus Rerun? What's the nigga's name?
Fred
Rerun?
Berry or Fred something.
Fat Boy.
I remember that moment that Common started doing the backspin after every verse.
That nigga break dance. He's hip hop all the time, man.
No, but I remember specifically it was like Finding Forever, like right around then he just started doing that with every performance.
Yeah.
He probably wake up, like right after sex with Tiffany Haddish, he probably pop lock to the bathroom to wipe his dick off.
I'm locking the wipe his dick off. That's stupid. Yeah.
Watch this, Tiffany.
Yeah.
And she said one of her jokes. Yeah, he did it.
Southside Chicago.
They both have tired acts.
Damn.
What? So now we just in Common and Tiffany Haddish.
Damn.
Why?
Huh?
What they do? What they did?
I don't know. They didn't do nothing.
You said they both had tired acts. Like you
Yeah,
already.
they're actor tired. They need some
One-trick ponies?
They need some revitalization. They need
See, I thought Common had it with that freestyle.
He needs like a
And then
third act.
We listened to the album, and it was better than what he's put out in the past few years. But
He needs like a
ain't
third
saying
act.
much. He needs what?
third act. Yeah, he's already his second act's already over.
So did Common have the best diss song in hip hop history?
Yeah, we discussed this earlier. It could
He had a top 10. He had a top 10 best
what's
hip
your top
hop
one?
diss song.
I think.
I don't know
think
what
I may
the
have to
top
go
one.
with No
But he had a
Vaseline.
top 10.
I think I may have to go with No Vaseline because Ice Cube did this to everybody, and that shit was vicious, Joe. He called all them Bama's out, Joe, and he said, "And easy dick is smelling like MC Ren shit." Like, yo, when I remember when I first heard that shit, like that shit was anticipated, like. Cause you knew he was about to go after Bama's and shit. Like you had heard about it in the source or whatever, and it's like, yo, man, like no Vaseline, just like that phrase, man, getting fucked in the ass with no Vaseline. It's like, yo, man, that's
Getting fucking ass with Vaseline.
I mean, yeah, I mean,
ain't that much. No Vaseline, motherfucker.
Be like the booty warrior.
you think you could write a song called No Vaseline nowadays, like in 2021? No Vaseline.
Dude, you can do anything you want. Nobody gets cancer. People are just talking. Like nobody gets.
You think Vaseline would send Ice Cube like they would have sent him like mad jars of Vaseline for free? Like yo dog, thanks for the plug. You know what I mean? We got Vaseline. All the Vaseline you can endure. No one should be without Vaseline.
All the Vaseline you can endure.
Ice Cube would have been in mad Vaseline commercials and shit. Yeah, what up, yo?
This Ice Cube.
When I ain't beating down crackers, I'm fucking bitches in the ass. No Vaseline. No, that's not how I roll.
Couldn't be me, man.
Vaseline.
After I drink me
I
a
got
St.
this box.
Ives, I like to get busy with my lady, but before we can get busy,
Today was a good day, but only if you got Vaseline. Like his face would be on the packaging and shit. It'd be like how Shaq is with Icy Hot. Ice Cube would be synonymous with the name, motherfucking, yeah. Yeah, I can see that, you know. He did that song 30 years later.
Like that, like this. Like this.
No Vaseline. His dad, look, his son could be in the commercial. Hey, Dad, what's this? You know, I'm having trouble with the ladies and, you know, kind of like a cactus down there. Well, here, son.
Like a cactus.
This is Vaseline.
No.
You know, that'd be like the European version of the commercial.
Oh my God.
Yeah, man, Ice Cube, man, you need to hit up Vaseline, man. They owe you some Skrilla, nigga. You trying to write a plan for all black people of America, man. I'm trying to help you, brother. You need to holla at Vaseline, nigga. You're missing out on opportunities. Shit.
Holy shit.
Yo, when the last time you bought a jar of Vaseline?
I don't.
You would if Ice Cube was endorsing it. Yo, this you got Vaseline?
I don't need
petroleum jelly. There's no need.
I don't need those.
You would if Ice Cube was selling
They
it.
didn't give a new meaning to the term.
I mean, unless I'm
you got some snaps.
Niggas didn't buy headphones until Dr. Dre started selling them.
Unless I'm starting a fight club, I don't need Vaseline.
Yeah, I don't know if you remember.
What kind of fight club you having?
Yeah, you know, because it helps you not get crushed.
Yeah, them LA members used to say, yo, you got some snaps on the petrol?
On the petrol
Yeah,
jelly.
that means you got some money to chip in for gas.
Yeah.
But he's talking about petroleum jelly.
Petroleum gelatin.
Petroleum fucking jelly.
What if Jello had? What if Jello had a petroleum jelly line, like, and it was endorsed by Bill Cosby?
Yeah, different
You
flavors.
get you the petroleum Jello.
Yo, man, topic list.
Oh.
Let's get to that, Joe.
But we were still talking about Big Daddy Kane and Carrot
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
How the fuck?
It's the anniversary, right? And it was cool. Everybody was there. It was rap. It was real rap shit. If you an old nigga past the age of 30, you enjoyed it. If you a nigga under the age of 30, you probably didn't enjoy it.
Yeah, see, that's one thing I do wonder, like, how the younger generation is looking at that, because as my nephew was in town a couple of weekends ago, and I asked him, I was like, yo, you been checking out Versus? He's like, nah. I was like, oh. Like,
Yeah, ain't got no time for that,
Yeah, so I guess not.
Nigga, I'm catching Pokemon, nigga. Ain't got time. Old nigga.
No, he in college. He
nigga,
18.
This nigga's in college playing Pokemon Go, man.
What's the new thing right now?
Pokemon Go, nigga, gotta catch them all.
Still?
Yeah.
Nah, I can't still.
I think it's still going. Yeah.
Well, you
I
know.
don't think people are getting ran over and shit anymore, but
Yeah, but you know, go back and check out KRS-One and Big Daddy Kane on Versus, y'all. You know, it was cool, man. It was cool.
I dug it, man.
It was cool.
That shit was dope. It got me hyped.
It got me entertained. I was hyped. You know what I mean? To watch that.
Didn't even dare to participate
In what?
in the viewing of hip hop royalty.
Oh yeah, nah, I'm good.
Now you remember Buckshot was y'all remember Buckshot was on there, right? Like he made didn't he pop up on the Versus with Kane and he popped up in one of the songs, I think it was KRS-One.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But remember he had that song, what he had the song, Props, so what was the song Black Moon had?
Who got
the props?
You know, Alec Baldwin has the props.
Wow.
And apparently they go bang, you know?
Wow. Great transition.
Yeah.
Wow. Rest in peace to the victims.
Guns don't kill people.
Alec Baldwin, yeah, you know, apparently Alec Baldwin on the set of a movie called Rust. I don't know what that movie's about. A bunch of dusty white
It's
people,
about
I'm assuming.
rustic potatoes.
It's about rusty faced white people.
It's about unclean guns. It's about unclean guns.
And the woman he shot and killed looks like like she was a voice on the movie Frozen. I don't know. I'm just looking at her picture. I don't know her name yet.
Yeah, man. You cruel to the dead?
Well, don't they treat the black people like that in the news?
You don't have to. You can be better than them.
Yeah, be a better person.
Damn, son.
So CNN has this to say.
No.
The assistant director handed Alec Baldwin a prop firearm and yelled "cold gun" before the actor fired the weapon, killing cinematographer Helena Hutchins and injuring director Joe Souza. So they don't ever talk about Joe Souza. You know, I didn't know he injured somebody else. I just heard he shot and killed somebody. You know,
Yeah,
we're not talking about Joe.
The guy who, the prop manager?
Joe Souza. He was the director of the fucking
he got
movie.
shot.
The movie director. How are we not talking about Joe Souza? Is it because his last name's Souza?
Well, he's alive.
But it's also his last name is Souza. Makes you wonder.
Sosa or Souza?
Souza. S-O-U-Z-A.
Souza.
The Souza.
Souza.
What is the connection that we're making?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
He's saying the Caucasian lady that died is getting all the headlines.
Hey. We're not worried about Joel. Joe is the director.
He's alive though. He got shot.
That's what I'm saying. He's alive.
But imagine how he feels. He's got to go back and direct the nigga that just shot him on the set.
That movie is shut down.
They still gonna make Rust.
I don't know.
I would like to see the final project.
I would not.
I want to see the heart. I wonder if remember that movie we watched on Netflix where the girl ripped her own eyeball out.
Yeah.
That's kind of like what this movie could have felt like. You know what I mean? If they would have filmed that happening, like, oh shit, real life fucking tragedy. Rust could have been a #1 Oscar.
I don't want to see.
But it would have been Oscars would have ate it up. They would have ate it up.
That's.
Alec Baldwin would have been a damn
terrible.
It's like you ever seen Birdman with damn Michael Keaton?
Yeah.
It would have been like on some shit like that. But you know, rest in peace. But you know, Alec Baldwin, man, yeah, you know that's crazy, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? This shit ain't happened since The Crow, bro.
Man, the dude who gave the gun to him, like the weapons handler for the set, apparently he had been fired from other movie sets where he was
for misconduct
manager. Yeah, because he didn't know what the fuck he was doing with the weapons. And like, it's in your title. Like, that's all you got to do is know what the fuck to do with the weapons and shit. And apparently, he got dirt on somebody because he keep getting jobs, and you know, so. But
well, like police officers,
it's a lot of people at fault, though. Like, I think Alec Baldwin was one of the producers, so. If you a producer, you like the head of all this. I don't know if he's the only producer, but like you still gotta have some, like, shit like this can't happen. So like, I keep hearing about.
Where do they keep getting the live ammo from in these accidents?
Right.
I don't know.
Like they just pull somebody's gun. Like, hey man, you got a gun that we can use real quick for this movie? I'm about to shoot a motherfucker in the scene. Ain't no bullets in it, right? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like they don't have fake guns.
Yeah,
they can't make a gun that's fake.
Dude told them that the gun was good to go. Like told them that it was safe. It had, I guess, supposed to have a blank in it, or it wasn't loaded. But you know, anytime you handle a gun, you're still supposed to check that shit yourself. Like, fucking pull the jump back, see if there's one in the chamber, take out the clip, and you know, check all that shit. But man, yeah, man, it's gonna be interesting to see how it plays out. Who's gonna be found at fault? And yeah, man, they're about to change the way the safety rules again. Like, cause there's already safety guidelines for movie sets already in place, but yo, man.
Hey, yo, Rafiq, pop that champagne like Alec Baldwin popped that pistol.
I don't want to be a part of that.
Yo, man.
But you know, if You know what's crazy, man? Imagine when Alec Baldwin finally does his VH1 comedy roast. You know what I mean? Like, they're gonna rip him a new one.
Jeff Ross is gonna have a field day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that his name, Jeff Ross?
Jim
Yeah,
Ross.
yeah.
Something, I don't know.
I want to see homeboy just selling it. You know, he got some evil shit. Yo.
He's just shooting.
Clever shit.
He's just shooting, you know, just shooting all the, his competition. Shooting other actors. You know, dropping babies. Rafiq's taking forever with the champagne bottle.
The Bel Air. The Bel Air take time.
But while he's about to pop the bottle, we'll talk about something else that was popping over the weekend. We watched The Harder They Fall. A lot of popping of pistols in that movie.
Yo,
you know what I mean?
Like,
did anybody die during production?
No,
but there was a lot of violence in this movie. A lot of death.
I think the violence to me in that movie was Tarantino-esque, and
it was very enjoyable from beginning to end.
It was very graphic, but man, for real, most thing I loved was the story. Like, the storyline was tight to me, man. But and just seeing that ensemble cast of black excellence, Joe, just everybody was in that bitch, Joe.
Let me just go over a list. You have Idris Elba, Zazie Beetz, Regina King, Jonathan Majors, Lakeith Stanfield. You got motherfucking Dion Cole. You got Damon Wayne Jr., the son of Damon Wayne. You got Laz Alonso, for all the ladies, they probably know who he is.
Shit.
You got, who else in this motherfucker? You got motherfucking Delroy Lindo, nigga. A legend in the game. You know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Here you go, Xander.
It's a lot of star power. Like, I feel like this film would have been like 15 years ago. We would have had Chadwick Boseman would have been in it.
And speaking of
I
that,
feel like
they had the Easter
Sam
egg
Jackson, Denzel.
They
had a shout out.
On
one of the train cars.
One of the train, C.A. Bozeman.
That's a toast to The Harder They Fall.
Harder They Fall, Black Excellence, and Washington football team not losing today.
You know what I mean? So, you know, if you haven't watched The Harder They Fall, man, watch it. If you're apprehensive about watching a Western or a cowboy movie, man, fuck that, man.
Shit is dope
it's a good movie, man. I tell you.
Telling everybody to watch this joint.
You know,
I think gonna watch it this week.
Yeah, you know, I tell you this, man. Compared to Dune, this was much better. It was a much better movie than Dune.
I fell asleep on Dune.
You know, Dune.
Didn't we talk about Dune last?
No, it's been a long time. We haven't talked about that yet.
I thought we had watched it like that. Never mind. But yeah, it was whack.
Yeah, man.
Dune was.
Dune is a movie about white people on a 10,000 year journey for spices and herbs to make their food taste better.
Nah,
that is what Dune is about.
They needed the spice so they can travel interstellarly. Somehow, the spices made your eyes turn blue, and you could see the star pattern of where you need to go to the next planet or some shit like that.
Yeah, that's what happens when you eat a jalapeno pepper.
Yeah, that's
what happens when you eat a raw habanero. You start seeing things, man.
Yeah,
they need to spice up their food.
White people start hallucinating when they get spices. That's why they should be so bland, yo. They can't function. Thinking they about to go to Mars and shit.
Well, you know,
Elon Musk and shit. That's why that motherfucker. Never mind.
But Dune also had a stellar cast. You had Josh Brolin. You had
they had a great ensemble.
You had Javier Bardem.
Jason Momoa.
You had Zendaya. You had fucking the new Willy Wonka, Timothy Chattanooga. Whatever his fucking name is. You know what I mean? You had a couple other people. I don't know. You had some other motherfuckers in there. You had that one guy, you know, the one white guy, you're from Ex Machina.
Oh, Oscar Isaac.
Yeah, he was in that joint. You know what I mean? So they had a great cast, man. And it's a cool story, man.
Wasn't Drax in there?
Yeah, motherfucking Dave Bautista.
Yeah.
You know, he looked real funny. He just looked like an ugly worm, like a worm with teeth in that joint, like a big fat worm. He looked like a mealworm with teeth. Like one of the joints you would feed a lizard. You would buy from the pet store a bag. It's like $1 for 2 big bags of mealworms. And Dave Bautista's face would be on one of those mealworms with some teeth, looking like teeth from like 30 Days and 30 Nights. And, you know what I mean?
I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna see if I can get through it.
What, Doom?
With sharp teeth.
No, Doom.
Doom, yeah, it's on. I think it's still on HBO Max or something.
That'd be the next Squid Game. Finish Doom without falling asleep.
Yeah.
But oh shit! Oh damn! I was just shot like 13 times.
At least you'll be asleep already when you get shot.
Right.
Like for
But
real.
yeah, so if you want to look
It'll take
for
you about an hour and 15 minutes.
you know, both movies were 2.5 hours long, but one movie was entertaining, the other
The whole
movie
way through, Joe.
was just fucking bland, yo. Was bland, and that's why they were on the search for spices to spice up that movie, cause that shit was bland. Like
we see
if
critics
Siskel
going
Ebert-
crazy going for that shit, and like fans, like people on the internet saying like, "Yo, this is the greatest." What'd you say? People were saying this is what Star Wars reboot should have been. Like, no, it shouldn't have. Cause
Right.
that shit was boring.
I tell you, if Siskel could come back from the dead, he'd give that movie 2 thumbs down.
Siskel or Cisco?
Siskel, you know, like Robert and Siskel.
I thought it was
Ebert.
Roger Ebert that died. I thought
No.
both of them did.
You know, Ebert's still alive. Siskel died.
No, it's Roper that's still alive.
No, Roper and Ebert, or Ebert's dead too.
Yeah, it's just Roper now. Like, yeah.
Yeah, who nobody cares about Roper.
They probably died in the Great Plague of 2016.
The last blockbuster.
Yeah, all those celebrities
They
died.
just died watching Doom.
Either way,
do for Squid Game.
yeah, it's the last movie. But yeah, don't waste your time, man. Watch The Harder They Fall, and also, man, you know what I mean. You're gonna see a lot of some Django cool shit in that movie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Yeah, you're gonna see some. Don't you know what I mean? Fucking motherfucker, motherfucker can't talk reckless no more.
Idris Elba's in everything.
Yeah, he was great in that movie, man. He was a bully, smacking motherfuckers
Rufus
around.
Buck.
Yeah, you don't fuck with a motherfucker named Rufus Buck.
Yeah.
You know what
I
I'm
heard
saying?
the real Rufus Buck. He was his gang was a little bit more ruthless. The ruthless Rufus gang, but yeah, man, like some of the records only show like his arrest record, so nobody knows like the full story about him. But apparently that motherfucker was fucking going through towns, fucking killing, raping, robbing, and all that shit.
Yeah, man, just like white people do. You know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
And the one thing that the little criticism this movie did get was with actress Zazie Beetz playing Stagecoach Mary, and people were upset because Stagecoach Mary, the dark-skinned lady in real life,
And she's a
and
big woman.
Zazie Beetz is, you know, more like exotic mixed with something, you know what I mean? But something the director said that I thought was cool is that I'm not trying to I'm not making a biopic here. And I thought that was great because it's like, you know, shut the fuck up and just making a movie, man. People always got something to complain about, you know what I'm saying?
Apparently, maybe like 4 or 5 years ago, he did his first movie was another Western, and that's supposed to be pretty good too. I forgot the name of it, but I saw that earlier today.
With Silverado? Quick and the Dead? Unforgiven?
Yeah.
No Country for Old Men?
Yeah, it was directed by Clint Eastwood. But I forgot the name. I have to see.
Was it the gunman?
Yeah, the dude.
The Navajo Kid?
You know that dude is Seal's brother, the director.
Oh,
Yeah.
for real?
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? Shout out to Seal, man. Look,
That song on there.
he kicked Heidi Bloom's pasty ass to the side, and this nigga is singing with soul now. He's making soul records, son.
Yeah, that song is dope.
This
On the
nigga was
soundtrack.
singing. This nigga was singing like like he had some Isaac Hayes shit going on the Harder They Fall soundtrack. You know what I'm saying? Like Heidi Bloom's doing Thriller for Halloween parties and shit. And this nigga singing soul records now. That's what's up, yo. You gotta get rid of them pasty white bitches out of your life, man. You can't sing no soul record when you got a Heidi Klum on your arm.
I like pasty white bitches.
I mean, you can't sing no soul records when you got that on your arm. You're sorry, you just can't.
Yeah,
You
man.
can't,
That seasoning, they just use salt.
Yeah,
No
man.
pepper.
Look.
Like you can't sing soul music with just salt.
I don't like salt.
She was like Dune in his diet, and he got rid of the Dune and watched The Harder They Fall. This nigga singing, ooh, like you can make love to this Seal song, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, oh, this shit sound good, you know? Like, oh yeah, come here, baby. Yeah, oh, who this? This is Seal. You talking about the nigga with the Michael Williams scar? Yeah, you know that ugly nigga. Yeah.
Wow.
Ugly niggas making love jams again. That's what's up. Shout out to Seal, man.
Niggas making love jams again.
Yeah. Yo, he should be a villain in a James Bond movie. 'Cause he is, yeah, he's an ugly motherfucker.
You just gotta be ugly to be a
He's like an angry period.
Speaking of James Bond, I actually watched the new
Was it good?
last.
Well,
James
Mr.
Bond.
Robot?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you say you didn't like him as a villain, right?
I have a lot to say about that movie, but it's so recent, I don't want to ruin it. I can't.
I
Really.
think the people who are going to see it have seen it, so you can spoil it for the
I
people.
don't think anybody watching this podcast will watch James Bond movies.
What are you talking about? Everybody.
They have
watches
respect
James
for
Bond.
themselves.
What?
I'd rather watch Highlander.
I love James Bond movies.
I'm kidding. I like them too.
Bond. Nah, but I was actually I was disappointed in that movie.
Oh,
Yeah, let me get a little.
It could have been it could have been a lot better. That's all I'll say.
Yeah, I've never been into the James Bond movies, man. They
I like all the
they don't move me.
I like
man.
all the
They
Daniel
don't move
Craig
me.
joints, so I'm a fan.
They don't do nothing for me, son. Look, shaking that stir, please.
Oh, right. Right.
Oh yeah, but he's influenced. See, he likes something about it.
I like all of Sean Connery's movies except for those movies.
Really?
I'm just not a fan, man. I'm just not a fan.
I don't know.
I'd rather watch Austin Powers.
That was my favorite Bond.
I'm just not a fan of James
Oh, your
Bond.
favorite
I won't say it's whack.
Bond?
I'm just
Yeah,
not
I mean,
a fan.
I like Sean Connery, but it was just slightly before my time when he had his run. But like as far as modern James Bond, like yeah, he was the best one. Timothy
Well, it's like-
Dalton sucked. Pierce Brosnan was terrible.
But it's like, you know, it's like Michael Keaton as Batman.
Yeah, I like Pierce Brosnan.
Did you?
Yeah.
Come on, bro. The Halle Berry joint with the ice castle and like that was so. Yeah, that
I
was
don't
weird.
And y'all
That was
remember
a
when
weird
Pierce
movie.
Brosnan was trying to smash Sally Field's cheeks in Miss Doubtfire?
Who was?
I never saw Miss
You
Doubtfire.
never seen the movie Miss Doubtfire?
I've seen pieces of it, but nah, I
Oh,
never
man,
watched
that's
the
the
whole.
ultimate cross-dresser movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not on my bucket list. It's not on my movie bucket list.
Well, Pierce Brosnan's in the movie, and he's trying to smash Sally Field's cheek. He's trying to clap them cheeks.
Oh, you know what? I remember that now.
Yeah, Samantha or Sabrina or some weird name.
Kind of bang
Oh.
Robin Williams.
Yeah, Robin Williams was living in a shithole apartment, feeding his kids, carrying Chinese, and Pierce Brosnan's trying to clap his wife's cheeks. That shit is crazy, yo. Only in white people's life. This nigga got the ultimate break doing voiceover for a cartoon and shit. And his wife allowed him back into the home after he cross-dressed as a woman for several months to secretly raise his kids.
Yeah, I know the
I don't remember the
storyline.
plot, yeah.
I remember the storyline, but yeah, I just was not interested in seeing it. I know, didn't it win awards and shit?
Nah,
Yeah, I don't know if it won any awards.
nah. It's like Norbit winning an award.
I don't know. Listen, I need to know this one. I'm gonna Google this
Well,
one.
Miss Doubtfire won an award. We're probably one
Not
of
Norbit. What am I talking about? I'm talking about.
Right, I was like,
he
I was very
dressed up
random.
in Norbit also.
Robin Williams is in Norbit?
Nah, he's
No.
talking about, Eddie Murphy dressed
Yeah,
up.
he was Rasputia.
Rasputia.
Rasputia. Rasputia.
It's a hell of a name.
Yeah. Yeah.
How you doing?
Yeah. Miss Doubtfire's a good movie though, man. I don't care what anybody says. It was a good kid movie. Good kid friendly movie. You know what I'm saying? But it just shows you though. Your woman will leave you for a nigga that looks like Pierce Brosnan. And she will let that nigga clap them cheeks and kick you out of the home. And turn the kids on you.
Oh, it only won an Oscar for best makeup.
Best makeup. Well, that makes sense.
My
And
bad.
the motherfucker did look like a woman.
I thought it was at least nominated for best movie that year, but
Nah,
never
bro,
mind.
they don't. First of all, comedies rarely ever get that.
Yeah.
I don't think they
Just
ever
like,
got
well,
that.
it had to be like a dramedy, like The Big Chill or some shit like that. Have y'all ever seen that?
Sounds familiar.
I watched it maybe about 10 years ago because I remember like the soundtrack. My mom used to always play the soundtrack because the soundtrack was nothing but Motown shit. But it was about a group of friends. They I think they all went to college together, and it's like 10 years later after one of their friends had died, so they getting back together for the funeral and shit. It's about them like
grown-ups.
yeah. So it's them like hanging out like and then working out like all these issues that they've always had with each other and shit like that.
Yeah, you know what I thought about when you said The Big Chill? This is this porno
Jesus.
about a necrophiliac.
Oh God, nigga.
The Big Chill.
Nah. Yo.
So many choices.
Man,
You think a necrophiliac goes down to the morgue like a alcoholic goes to the liquor store?
Wow.
So many choices. Ice cold, baby.
Let me get that top shelf. Let me get that top
Yeah,
shelf.
we got a top shelf.
What that Johnny Blue?
Yeah.
Johnny Walker Blue Label.
Yeah. Necrophilia, baby.
Yeah, with the blue toe tag. That's fucked up. Man, we are not talking about necrophilia.
People are sick, man.
People are strange.
We are not talking about necrophilia, just like the school system of Virginia will not be talking about critical race theory.
And they haven't been.
With
And
the
then the whites are mad that they think that their children are learning something that's a college level course, but they still mad. And now we got a Republican governor. Fuck Glenn Youngkin.
Well, Mac Life, is that his name? Macaulay Culkin?
Terry McAuliffe.
Mac Life.
Yeah, he had terrible messaging, just like
Yeah.
all Democrats. Their message is horrible.
It's all about wording your shit, man. Like,
God, Joe.
when you say,
Let me run the PR for these motherfuckers, Joe.
when you
What?
say shit like, your parents
First of
should
all,
not
I
be
wouldn't-
involved in the school system
Yeah, first of
curriculum.
all, I wouldn't be yelling at parents and telling them what they can and cannot do with their children. Like, I get what he's trying
That's
to say.
a no-no.
Like, yeah, man, you can't do that. Like, you gotta say, yo, we hear you. We hear your concerns. At least say that. And don't be combative against parents.
Well, Republicans weren't even on that bandwagon. Then they heard that and twisted it around it.
Yeah.
And that won
That's
them the
all they
election.
needed.
That
That's
won
all
them
they
the
needed.
election.
Yeah,
I mean,
man.
we went to the polls, man. That's all I seen. I seen a lady out there.
Yeah, nothing but Glenn Youngkin
Yo,
signs out there.
Youngkin Donuts, nigga. That's all I seen.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, but still, everybody that voted,
Youngkin
thank you for
Donuts.
doing your civil duties. Please continue to vote, even when the results don't work out in the way that you would have hoped. But you got to keep doing it because voting is important. This ain't for you, Rafiq, but it is. It's like, nah. But yo, man, voting is important because they try to keep everybody except white men from voting. So that lets me know how important it is to this whole process.
But I'll tell you this, I feel a certain way, man, and I have to say this. You know, I'm mad because Youngkin wants to remove a national treasure, a Nobel Peace Prize winner, Toni Morrison's novels from the school curriculum. And I have a personal problem with this.
We never
No,
had-
let's tell them why. It's
Because I passed my 11th grade school year English class due to a report because of a Toni Morrison book, because it was the only interesting book on the list that I had to read. So if it wasn't for Toni Morrison, I may have never passed 11th grade English. And now they want to wipe her books away from the curriculum because of one parent.
Listen,
One parent had an issue.
yo, you know what the parents' issue was? It's some shit that happened like a few years ago, but Glenn Youngkin was using it in his ads. It was some mothers
Bullshit.
Her son was a senior in high school and had to read Toni Morris's Beloved, and he had nightmares because of the way it depicted slavery in the book, like, realistically. So this motherfucker had nightmares, so this book should be banned because one 17-year-old had nightmares. Get the entire fuck out of my face with that bullshit, yo. Like, yo, first of all, critical race theory is not being taught in schools. They're just teaching regular American history, like,
No, they're teaching selective history.
It's like they're not trying to whitewash slavery because it was horrific, yo. So, like, there's no need in hiding that shit. And one example I always think of, I heard that in Germany, they teach their everything about their awful history during the Holocaust, Hitler, and all that shit, so that they remember to not repeat that bullshit again. But in America, don't nobody want to talk about slavery. They say, why you always got to bring that up?
Because when it comes to
shit like 9/11, you see, never forget shit. We don't forget slavery, bitch, because y'all did this shit, and it's still affecting us. And you think because Martin Luther King marched like that, the shit is over now. Like, the shit ain't over. Racism's still here.
It ain't over, y'all. It ain't over. It ain't over, that Tracy Lee and fucking Busta Rhymes song. It ain't over. Party people. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
yeah, man. But yeah, continue to vote.
No, man.
That shit was heartbreaking. Like, we were watching. I ain't stay up the whole night, but that night, man, just seeing Youngkin pull away in the votes and shit, was just like, yo, man.
Yeah, he was definitely, you know what I mean, he had a hell of a lead, man. But I will say this, where we live at Northern Virginia, we played our part and we did our job, you know what I'm saying? But
yeah, like we always do.
The rest of the
this
state,
is a blue area, but yeah. We're looking at the polling map, and like each section, as the results were coming in, like the whole state of Virginia was like red, Joe, except for like Northern Virginia and
Danville was red,
and one like county in the central Virginia or some shit, like maybe where Charlottesville is, but I don't even know. That's probably red too.
Red.
So,
you know,
Tiki Torch motherfuckers.
But yeah, but you know, because of one Karen, now Toni Morrison books, you know, aren't going to be in your child's curriculum. And
Americans, stop being afraid of your past. Deal with it. Come to terms with it, and we can move forward.
But it's always a Karen ruin or something. Like, I read a story the other day. There's a woman suing Kellogg's for $5 million because there was not enough strawberries in her strawberry Pop-Tarts.
Yeah.
$5 million.
You be mad?
For some goddamn strawberry Pop-Tarts.
I want all my motherfucking strawberries in my Pop-Tart.
Because it has a pear apple blend. And only 2% of it is actual real strawberries. And this bitch was really upset about it. And it's suing for $5 million.
Is that not on the packaging, though?
I mean, I'm pretty sure it is. But is this Karen reading? No. She just reads the one word that has strawberries. Bitch, it's a Pop-Tart, first of all. I'm not expecting there to be any strawberry in that motherfucker. No straw, no berry.
As long as it tastes like strawberry, she should have been good. Like, yeah.
That's like eating a popsicle.
How do you count the flat? It is flat. Like, I don't. Never mind. It's like the woman, like back in the 90s, that sued McDonald's because she spilled coffee on there. It was too hot. Like,
yeah.
Like, yo, hey.
She won.
But if that's the case, I'll tell you this. If she wins, I'm suing Raisin Bran. Nigga, there ain't enough raisins in the brand.
This ain't two schools, my nigga.
Nah, nigga, it's drawn from it.
This is 1 3/4 shit, son.
Nigga.
I need 5 million, large.
Nigga, ain't enough fruit on my loops, nigga.
Ain't enough fruit on my loop.
Ain't no cookie on my crisp, nigga. My cookie ain't crispy, nigga. My wife's ain't crispy, they ain't crispy, they ain't crackling, they ain't popping, nigga.
I can't set
my captain ain't crunching, nigga.
I can't make no hi-hat out of this.
My captain ain't crunching, nigga. My toaster ain't strudling, nigga. Ain't enough strudel on my toaster, nigga. Yo, no, you know what I'm concerned about? I would sue fucking Pillsbury because there's never enough cream cheese in that packaging that you're supposed to put on your toaster strudel. You want to sue somebody, you sue somebody for that shit. Who wants to eat a dry-ass pastry without any cream cheese on it? You give me this one little package that I gotta use for the whole box? Nah, bitch, I need a fucking icing pack for each toaster strudel. For each strudel. I ain't worried about how much strawberry in the toast strudel. I'm worried about how much icing.
Yo.
That's what that lady should have sued, bro. You don't sue about enough strawberries. Who the fuck eating strawberry Pop-Tarts anyway? People get the brown sugar. Who the fuck eats the strawberry Pop-Tarts?
Daredevil's angry.
Yeah.
Daredevil's angry.
Charlie Cox don't like it. When Mr. Fist be out here in these streets. Me and my partner,
so
what's his name? Bloody
guy.
Electra.
Electra and Electro. Electro left me for Electro. She wanted that electric cock.
Who was also a necrophilia.
Necrophilia.
Oh, wow.
Bars.
Oh man.
Yo.
Well, people do anything for attention these days.
Yeah, that's how like the transition on the stand up. What do people do for attention these days?
What do they do?
How do you think blind people drink a glass of water? They're like this, like they can't find it. They don't know where their mouth is at when they drink a glass. They're like,
if it was some coffee, you'd be like, hey, I mean, but yo.
It's all right, folks. I'm researching. I'm trying to be Daredevil for the MCU. Charlie Cox. You know what I mean? I feel like I'm trying to embrace how he looks. You know, him, you know, how he is in that film, this show. I don't know how a blind person would drink a glass of water.
It was.
But, you know, getting people's attention, I read a story, and it is a true story, and it's a corny story. A man worked at a Subway restaurant. I don't even know why you want to call it a restaurant. He worked at a Subway sandwich shop.
You talking about the seafood joint?
No, Subway.
No, the seafood. No, go ahead. Or the
fake tuna?
The tuna.
Well, no, I mean he worked there. I don't know what his stance is on the fake tuna. and what is fake tuna? Was it like pink paste? Like you can't ground up real tuna. Like y'all motherfuckers got
one dude said it came in flakes.
Yeah,
like a package of flakes.
And I know people that are eating that shit, man. Stay away from the tuna at Subway,
I'm never
man.
going back after I saw that.
Stay
and
away.
that was the only thing I ate there. I feel disgusting.
Yeah, you should, man.
I get the spicy Italian.
I don't even understand buying tuna sandwiches at a store. Buying a tuna sandwich, what the fuck? Anyway.
What are you talking about? Why you hating?
Tuna sandwich you make at home, make it yourself. It's like going and buying a bologna sandwich at the bodega.
Time constraints, my
Yeah, let me get a bologna sandwich, my nigga. Bologna on white.
Although I do get your point.
Heavy mayo.
I get that perspective, but if it's like a time crunch and you just like, yeah, tuna sounds good, you're gonna get tuna.
Man, I've never ordered a tuna sandwich in my life.
What? Ever?
Never.
What?
Like
I've never even had a tuna sandwich. I don't even know what tuna tastes like on bread.
Man,
I'm picky about it. I don't like tuna. I used to eat
I make tuna melts.
Man, I make a mean.
When I was younger, the Star Kids shit, but I don't fuck with it now.
I make a mean spicy tuna dip.
It's a quick lunch for me.
Nah.
Tuna melts.
Yeah, yes, tuna.
With the pepper jack.
Nah, man, cheese and fish, man, that's a cardinal rule in culinary world, man. You don't mix fish and cheese.
Fish fillet got cheese on it.
That's why I don't eat that shit.
Long John Silver's.
That's American.
All their fried fish come with cheese.
Hey, you know what I was thinking about?
No.
Hey, you know how every foreign country has like their main dish, like Germany's known for their sauerkraut.
Sauerkraut.
You know, Italy's known for spaghetti. Chinese known for rice. You know, what's America known for? You know what I was thinking?
Hamburgers.
Burgers.
What's more American than a hamburger?
Hot dog.
Apple pie.
Apple pie.
A bologna sandwich with
Nah,
American cheese on white bread and a hefty
that's
layering of
struggle
mayonnaise.
food, bro. That's
No,
not, that's not
that is
what
American food.
That's not what America's known.
America,
That's not what. That's
America
not.
is a
no.
struggle.
Name a
But
country
1%.
that you can buy American cheese at. Nigga, they ain't selling craft singles in Italy or France.
I mean,
How do you know?
no, but no, we're not known for bologna sandwiches.
Man, I'm making it that. We are now known for bologna sandwiches. They need to put that on the flag.
You gotta put it up to a vote.
Do you know how tight my budget got to be for me to even buy bologna, bro? Like, nah.
Oh,
But what's
don't
more
do bologna.
American than a bologna sandwich?
Hamburgers.
No, what I mean is, it's white. It's white folks, man.
Fried
It's white bread.
Fried bologna,
Bologna.
squeals, bro.
With American cheese and mayonnaise.
Brian,
It's white.
bro, when you frying bologna, doesn't it squeal? It's talking to you. It's like,
it makes a
I
little
don't eat fried
mild.
bologna.
It turns into a tent.
I eat my bologna cold on bread.
But you never tried frying it out of curiosity?
I have, but I don't like it. I didn't like the
I'm
way
not
it
saying I
tasted.
like it. I'm just saying it just make a funny noise when you cook
I
it.
used to eat.
You gotta cut. You gotta slice it like
When I was a
Pac-Man.
kid,
That is true.
I don't eat that shit no more. Like, nah.
That's mystery meat, bro.
Yeah,
Now
it's
look,
like
man.
hot dog. It's just a flat hot dog.
Well, you can get all beef hot dogs.
That's
You eat all
still-
beef bologna.
Yeah, it may be all cow hot dog, not all
But-
beef.
But if I'm at the Subway, I'm not ordering bologna, nor am I ordering tuna.
It's
Like,
what?
like I'm just saying, if I'm at the Subway, man, I'm not ordering the bologna melt or the bologna
The
hot,
bologna
the hot
melt.
ham and bologna.
Hot ham and bologna.
or whatever, the bologna sub. You know what I mean? let me get a hot bologna.
Man.
Hot bologna and cheese.
If they was like, yo, we got a 12-inch hot bologna sub on special, $2.99, you probably consider it.
Nah, yeah, that should be gross. That should be fucking yuck.
Nah.
Hot bologna. Yeah. But look, man. So this guy that works at the Subway, right?
I forgot the story.
This nigga wanted to get Meek Mill's attention so bad, he trashed the whole Subway restaurant. And was in the video talking about, I quit, fuck Subway,
Oh, yeah,
I ain't
yeah.
making sandwiches no more, yo, Meek Mills, man, I'm trying to rap, my nigga, sign me to Dream Chasers. And I'm just thinking, like, that ain't the way you get about, you know what I
Did it
mean?
work?
I don't know.
Well,
but,
I know you got some charges.
but exactly, right? Like, you just fucking trash the whole fucking restaurant. Like, that's felony charges for sure. I know you.
Sandwich shop.
Yeah, sandwich shop.
I mean,
That's stupid.
No, dog. That's how these cats think they can get put on, like by doing stupid shit on the internet and have it go viral and just get noticed. Like we said, we're talking about it, so he has some type of fame. So somebody is going to listen. Somebody is going to at least check out his music, and maybe somebody with clout is going to take him in or like try to sign him or whatever.
The shit that
But
humans,
he probably sucks. But you know,
Right.
the shit that humans do just to get other humans' attention is mind-boggling. No,
Yeah.
just as a general concept.
No, but I'm
Like
saying,
we
like
all,
this.
but like yeah, that could be like that's
It-
applicable on so many levels, man. Like
Yeah, it's all. We've always been like this. Like people want it. Like as children, like we're desperate for attention. Like so, like, and it's like a part of that. Like never have gotten it when you were a kid or just like human nature. But like, yeah, we crave attention. Like even the most humble people, like. Unless you're like just so withdrawn or you know an introvert, like even still you want people to notice you, but you don't want to be out in public. You know, it's human nature to want people to see you.
so is attention and acknowledgement the same thing?
Acknowledgement is people recognizing your accomplishments. That's how I interpret it. But attention is just like people just focusing on you for whatever the fuck you're doing, like for whatever reason, like the whole there's no such thing as bad press. That's what that whole shit is. There's no such thing as bad press if that press gets your name out there. Like I see shit like I've been watching Succession, like the company that they're running is filled with fucking scandal and shit, but their name is always in the news and shit, so like they're always relevant. Just like Trump, like the Trump brand itself is not worth shit, but he stayed in the news in the 80s and 90s and shit, so he was perceived like back then he probably was doing business maybe a little bit better or whatever. But
there was a monetary value to the brand. There was. Because he's leased out his he's leased out the Trump brand.
He built up the brand itself, the Trump brand.
Yeah.
And he made it famous by bringing him attention to himself, like in whatever way. Like we knew, like there's a bunch of billionaires that live in New York City, but like during the 90s, but we knew about Trump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we knew about Trump. But everybody thought he was, first of all, up until
Trump is an attention whore.
But up until the point where he got into politics, Trump was synonymous with success in America. I mean, even Kevin McAllister thought so.
Yeah. You think Trump's whole thing was just to get Meek Mill's attention so he can get signed to Dream Chasers as well?
Yeah.
Meek Mills, he's a great guy. He raps good. He screams on records.
But I've got bars too.
I too am an artist.
His music gets me hype.
His music gets me hype.
House Party. I listen to House Party when I grab him by the pussy.
Me and Meek Mill, we're gonna do big things. Big things.
It's my Maybach music and Trump.
Yeah, you dumb. Let's do one more topic and wrap this up.
We have the
all right. Well, since you said wrap it up,
oh shit.
We have the best producers.
Trojan condoms will no longer be making condoms. No.
What? That's not true.
Something. All right. So something that caught my eye is that Westside Gunn is facing legal dispute with a former announcer of the WWF, the WWE, but I still call them niggas the World Wrestling Federation.
What's the dispute?
So Greg Hamilton, and I'm gonna read the tweet that he wrote to Westside Gunn, and I don't know how Greg Hamilton talks because I haven't watched wrestling in 20 years.
Basically, Westside Gunn sampled him in one of his songs or some shit like that, right?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do Greg Hamilton's voice as if he was Hulk Hogan's voice. So I'm gonna read these tweets as Hulk Hogan.
Okay.
And this is Greg Hamilton's words to Westside Gunn. As read by Xander Johnson in Hulk Hogan's voice. Well, Westside Gunn, let's hope that since you sold my voice for your incoherent kindergarten fables, that you saved up enough delivering for DoorDash, because you are fucked. That's what Greg Hamilton said. You'll be paying me for years. Apologize, and I'll think about not collecting every dime for the rest of your life. Or I can just get WWE lawyers. That's okay too. Settle with my lawyer and don't ever use my voice again. So wrong. And it didn't stop there. Greg Hamilton had more to say. Tick tock. The longer this goes, the longer I have in court. You ready to settle, or do you want to dance with the WWE lawyers? It's a slam dunk. Price goes up by the day. He snapped.
Who's Greg Hamilton?
He's an announcer. He's an announcer for WWF. Now,
exactly.
I'm familiar with, the motherfucking The King. Jerry Lawler. I'm familiar with Jim Ross. I'm familiar with motherfucking Bobby the Brain Heenan. I'm familiar with motherfucking Mean Gene Okerlund.
Yeah.
But I'm not familiar with George Hamilton.
I don't know this guy.
He's a fucking nobody.
No, say senor.
And you're coming at
Why is he so triggered? Right
and you're coming at Westside Gunn for sampling your voice on his project. Like, dude, like get over yourself. And he only
What was the sample?
he sampled a voice bite.
Like, from one of him
For-
announcing.
yeah.
Or some shit.
And he got mad about that.
Yeah, and
I
but
guess he used it without consent or.
but he's saying that he'll sue Westside for every dime, but then he's also saying we can settle for 20 to 30,000. That's it, nigga. Like you, and then you realize, oh, you just got let go by WWE. They just fired this guy. You know, so he's trying to make a quick come up, you know, a quick buck. You know what I mean? But it's just funny, like, you're coming at Westside Gunn like this. That's so fucking hilarious. Like,
Sounds like a coke-infused tweet.
for real, if WWF was smart, they would inquire this in their own storyline. Like, they would get Westside involved and have, it'd be great for ratings. It would be great for ratings. Like, somebody get Vince McMahon on the phone. Don't let George Hamilton go just yet. Let Westside Gunn give that nigga a few stunners in the ring and shit. I would watch it. I would go back. If you bring Westside Gunn to WWF, I will watch it. I will be a fan again.
I'll watch it if Westside Gunn made an appearance.
It's Westside Gunn!
It might be
WWF!
Yeah, it might be a ploy, Joe. He might end up.
Do,
In
do,
that.
do.
Yeah, I would love that. Bro.
Yo, theme music would be crazy, nigga.
His intro into the ring would be nothing but that. Nothing but ad-libs.
You gotta beat me for royalties.
Look, then you just hear out of nowhere, the butcher's coming, nigga. Like, yo, you see Benny the Butcher run down to the ring, it'd be like some Royal Rumble shit, nigga. Like, yo, dog, bring Westside Gunn to WWF. That's where I stand on this shit. Fuck that lawsuit, nigga. Bring him to the WWF and let them niggas square up. Square up.
To the ring where it hurt me. I don't think y'all niggas heard me.
Yeah. Yo, make that shit happen, yo. Motherfucking Booker T could be the referee. Oh, I'm coming for you, nigga.
Yo.
I want Pusha T to do the play-by-play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, man.
You think that's the sound Dave Chappelle says when he thinks about trans people?
Yeah.
With Ghostface had a line that said, "Men marrying men, ooh, they got the urge." That's a line, man. Look it up. I think it was a Mighty Healthy. Ghostface Killer. Great line. Yo, season 2 of the Wu-Tang ended. Great series. Season 3 is gonna be the last season.
Is it?
Yeah, they said season 3 will be season finale. I told you, man, they can't go too far into it because we're gonna discover that RZA's been trying to, I guess, you know, getting everybody's monies and shit, making decisions for everybody. You know, shit wasn't panning out too well
It took
for
them 2
him.
seasons to get a record deal. Like, what you gonna wrap up in a year? Like the first tour?
I mean, who knows? Maybe they
Maybe
always
after
drop
time
in.
jump or something.
Something's going to happen.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what happened after. I guess like whatever they're gonna show, whatever happened after, into 36 Chambers or something.
Well, you know, since it's the end of that show and it's the end of the episode, won't you allow Hulu RZA to take us out of this episode?
No. I want to thank you guys for coming out to do the podcast tonight. Sandra, thank you for the great meal. It was good. The salad, the spaghetti.
Yeah. Hulu RZA, nigga.
Sweet. Thanks for popping the champagne. You popped it beautifully.
Shout out to my Wizards.
Shout out to the Wizards being 7-3. They are the best thing happening to DC sports at the moment. And Washington football team plays Tampa Bay next week. So that's going to be a bloodbath. But Xander predicts that Washington is going to finally win.
Anybody got a problem with that? Put $25 up,
He put
motherfucker.
$25 on it. He's about to
Put
get
$25
a
up.
endorsement. Use code
$25, motherfuckers.
Use code Xander.
25 makes you 82.
McBrady's going down.
McBrady.
McBrady.
Yeah, if you put $25 on the money line for the Washington football team to beat Tampa Bay next week, you can win $82 on FanDuel. With the current line is plus 330. The bettors know what that means.
Yeah.
And so does Rafiq, because he figured it out because he's a mad genius. And so,
You know, and also, you know,
yeah, that team made you smart, boy.
and if you know, if you're tired of
Smart
watching
tea.
Joe Goldberg stab up his victims, you know what I mean? Dexter is premiering the new season. Season 9 is premiering tonight on Showtime. I'm a fucking Dexter fan. We're talking about Dexter next episode. Catch me talking about Dexter. Dexter Morgan, nigga, tonight on Showtime with Clancy Brown as the villain. Look him up. The nigga was in Pet Cemetery 2 as Gus. He was the sheriff breaking rabbits' necks. He took his fat stepson and burned his face off with the back wheel of a motherfucking moped bike with the little redneck boy from Salute the Shorts. And they got motherfucking Edward Furlong, motherfucking Terminator 2 was the star of the movie. And his dad was the white dude with the glasses from ER that was friends with George Clooney. Nigga, check out Pet Cemetery 2. It'll get you ready for Dexter Season 9. And it'll get you ready for the next episode of the Play For podcast.
And this has been the Sober Podcast.
Champagne and cream, nigga. Champagne and cream.
Podcast. Yo. Is there any
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Gemma DeLuna.
Prescott. Prescott wine. So make sure y'all watch Dexter. Make sure
ain't too much left.
Warriors.
make sure y'all watch BMF.
Oh shit.
Make sure y'all watch Insecure.
There's nothing left.
Make sure y'all watch Curb Your
Champagne is
Enthusiasm.
gone. Champagne and coffee. Spaghetti indecisions.
Make sure you watch Spank Bang. Pornhub.
All right, let's
She'sFreaky.com.
wrap it up.
All right. And on that
And watch some Instacart orders, motherfucker. I ain't playing, nigga. That's all I gotta say about this. Fuck this shit. I'm out of here. Fuck Instacart.
Good night, America. Good God.
Yeah.
Garth is on one right now. Damn, son.